दवे साहब बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्रद्धांजलि पन्ना चंद जी के लिए. Namaskar and a warm and hearty welcome to all of you on behalf of the Rajasthan Education Trust. My personal welcome to all of you, and especially the distinguished guest, Justice Hima Kohli, other retired judges of the High Court I can see sitting here. I will not take names individually. Members of the bar, Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi and Vartika Arora ji, Dr. Anurag Sharma from Podar Institute, a lot of the students from the different law colleges. I know you have traveled a long distance, some of you. Thank you for coming. I hope you'll enjoy the lecture today. And my fellow trustees, Justice Dave, Justice Ranka and Mrs. Nisha Malhotra. I too would like to acknowledge the sad passing away of Justice Panna Chandji. He guided us in initiating and conducting these lectures about 4 years ago. He is going to be sorely missed by the Trust. However, he has left a legacy of a very strong partnership with Kanoria School of Law for Women, which we hope to continue and grow. Rajasthan Education Trust is very proud to sponsor this lecture today. It is in the best embodiment of what the Trust stands for. Educating today's young women and men for a distinguishing legal career by listening to scholars and getting better aware of today's issues. It is very satisfying to see this idea now grow for the last 4 years. And today we have another very distinguished Justice Hima Kohli, and we look forward to hearing from her on a very important and topical subject. You all know in the newspapers what's going on in technology, the effects it has on individuals, and what the legal requirements are, and I hope to hear a lot. As she said, I was a graduate of IIT Bombay. I'm not a lawyer, but the confluence of technology and law is a subject very dear to me. The Rajasthan Education Trust was established by my late father, Shri S.C.L. Agrawal, in 1962. And the establishment is its own long story, and I will not go here. But he was also a lawyer representing Rajasthan on the Bar Council of India. But more importantly, he served as chair of Bar Council's Legal Education Committee to professionalize legal education. That time, law students were getting a degree after 2 years. Then it became into a more professional degree with 5-year programs in different colleges. And with the help of support of Justice Dave and others, the National Law School of India, University in Bangalore was established through his guidance. He was an educationist at heart, and as you well know, the trust that we have today is not named after his name, but he put education in its name. In fulfilling his vision, the trust has undertaken many different activities, from sponsoring scholarships, moot court competitions, law lectures, supporting education of rural children and women. Over the years of its existence, the Trust has not taken any money from any outside parties, and it has spent over the last 40 years approximately 3 crores or more for education and medical assistance from its own earnings. And today, I believe that all institutions, whether they are profit, non-profit, manufacturing or service, they have certain core competency. Our trustees and I believe that our core competency is in supporting legal education in Rajasthan, given his legal background and what it all entails. The major activities of our current programs is to spread awareness about our constitution, to develop civic sense and social responsibility, and to encourage lawful and ethical conduct among youth. One of our key programs is Know Our Constitution program, a program which we started about 4 or 5 years ago, thanks to Justice Dave, to make all students aware of the rich history and cultural underpinnings of the Indian Constitution. before we only knew about the laws and the bylaws and the underpinnings, but if you go back to the drafting and you realize that it tied to our history and culture and how they define our fundamental rights and duties. Over the years, we have conducted many programs at different places, like even the Police Academy, the University 5-year college on the Constitution. Last year in 2025, we did the same thing with covering many students, like 100 to 150 at 5 different colleges, including Amity College, Jaipur, Subaria Law College, Sikar, Biani Law College, Jaipur, Bharat Law College. In addition to that, we have also started a new legal awareness program which brings together young lawyers and current students to design and develop teaching modules to inform lay persons, NGOs, high school and college students, and this to better understand the underpinnings of our legal systems. It was just started a year ago, and I'd like to acknowledge and thank 2 of our young lawyers who were started as interns, Diksha Yadav and Rupali Chauhan, for getting this program started. The legal awareness program last year covered 7 high schools and covered sections on fundamental rights, cyber crimes and safety, children's rights, protection of children from sexual offences, free legal aid and right to education. Our activities also cover moot court competitions at Raffles University, and we also publish different books. One of the more interesting ones is Hum Padho Samjho Apne Kaanoon, which is in Hindi and explains different sections of civil and criminal laws. Since the laws were changed about a year ago, we are publishing a new version of it which will be out in March to update this book. It's a very handy book for lay. So even if you are students here and you want to use this book to educate somebody when you go to legal aid work with regular people in the society, please go and use it, and we can get copies to you from our offices. Last, one of the activities we also support is at C.L. Agrawal Memorial Library located at Rajasthan High Court is a library internship program. And we hold lectures from distinguished lawyers and judges to cover there and cover specialized topics, including documentation, research methodology, and others. Till now, we have had 14 batches of students with 15 each. So about 200 students have passed through. And this program is so much in demand that last year 75 applicants applied for 15 seats. And it's a very interesting way to cover topics which are not covered directly in the classrooms. The lecture today is the honor of my elder brother, Justice Agrawal, who was, in addition to the president of this trust, had a long distinguished career. He got a bar at law in London, then became a Supreme Court advocate, judge of Rajasthan High Court in '78, and then a justice of the Supreme Court until his retirement in 1998. I'm so pleased to welcome Justice Kohli, who has agreed to give this 4th Justice S.C. Agrawal Memorial Lecture. Thank you.